What in the other person makes you laugh? Nicole responded with, his jokes and his sense of humor, his impressions of people and situations. We will quote random things all the time. The other day we spent almost 10 minutes giggling and going back and forth quoting Forrest Gump. There was no reason for it, but that's just something that we do. Kevin responded with, Nicole and I often think of the same joke, and it becomes a race over who can make it there first. She has some serious dad humor.
Many months ago, a baby cried and was heard all over the hospital. It came from a baby girl. And I said, she's trying to say something. World, I'm here, watch out! I love her right away.
He is also so smart. He just knows about so many different topics, and I admire that about him. And here's the important one. I also admire and respect his knowledge and authority on wine. It was one of the things that most attracted me to him when we first met.
And yet, with all these things that she's doing, with all this business, she still managed to bring home some good report card from high school. And that also continued in college, doing 2 courses at the same time. I was so proud. I love her more again.
When he looked into her eyes, he learned the most important part of the language that all the world spoke. The language that everyone on earth was capable of understanding in their heart. It was love, something older than humanity, more ancient than the desert. Nicole and Kevin, love is at the heart of your relationship. It is also what allows you to grow together, to be stretched by each other's differences, to make each other laugh, and even gives you patience when the other finds a way to get under your skin. The ancient language of love requires tending to. It requires taking time to name the qualities that you love about each other, from a sense of humor to a calming presence to a caring heart. When you take time to celebrate these amazing qualities, your love will grow and empower you both.
After graduation, I was really afraid that she's gonna get married. There was a certain guy who was after her. I was so thankful that she has a good head on her shoulder. Go away.
The next few years will surely get away.
Ate went to visit her friend / fellow bridesmaid Emily, and they decided to go to a winery. But little did Ate know that Emily was dying for her to meet Kevin. She says, I knew that Kevin was gonna be in my life, but I didn't know how that was going to be. So Emily decided to write the future and have Ate meet Kevin. So from the stories I've heard, it was Kevin's I'll give you my number or something like that. And Ate's no, that's not how that works. I will give you my number and you text me.
And then along came Kevin.
There was a happiness and an excitedness about him we hadn't seen before, or at least not in a while. Turns out he had recently hosted a tasting and had overserved a pretty girl named Nicole. Just enough to get her number. But not only that, he was making plans to fly to Chicago to see her. Now, Kevin really isn't one for spontaneity, so we knew this had to be something special.
Now, I have to say, Nicole, and although this sounds cliche, you truly bring out the best in Kev. When he told me he was flying out to Chicago to visit you with a ring, my first reaction was not of concern, but of pure joy. So Kev, Nicole, soak in this moment. It goes by far too quickly. We wish you guys a lifetime of happiness, joy, steadfast commitment to each other. May you always look at each other the way you look to one another tonight. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Patterson. If everyone can raise a glass. I got you.
You look so beautiful. Babe. Missed you. I told you that you could be so beautiful.
Kevin, I take you to be my husband from this time onward,
To join with you,
and to share all that is to come,
to give and to receive, to speak and to listen,
to inspire and to respond, and in all our life together,
to be loyal to you with my whole being,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Oh my Lord, you're so beautiful. This is going to be your good day, and I'm giving you away. But remember, I love you first. Keep that in mind. You'll always be my babe. So be happy. I know the time will come that the relationship between the two is gonna be serious, and then Kevin is gonna take Nicole away from me. And today's the day. I just gave Nicole away. But remember, Kevin, I loved her first. Basically, in the mortal world of Forrest Gump, oh well, that's all I've got to say. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I'm pleased to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Kevin and Nicole Patterson.
Oh, we're in this? Oh,
Hi,
this is
Mr. and
the
Mrs.
rapture.
Patterson.
Okay,
Congrats.
bend over.
Oh, yeah.